Shalom, shalom, shalom. Barakatah Yahweh Bashem Mashiach Yahushai. All praises to the Heavenly Father Yahweh and His beloved Son Yahushai. Peace, power, and blessings to the throne of King David, sons, daughters, and the elect of Israel. All praises. Did y'all see that stupid ass Governor Abbott from Texas and what he said and what happened to him? He said, God himself, if he was an illegal immigrant, I would deport him too. That's what he said. All right. He said I would deport. He's saying, he's saying he would deport the Most High too if he was an illegal. And then look what happened. Y'all see what happened?
If God were illegal, we would deport him, said the governor of Texas. That was yesterday morning. Not even 12 hours later, a flood like never seen before struck the city of Texas, leaving many dead and missing. Among them, more than 26 girls at a camp who still haven't been found. Divine punishment? Karma? Is it simply the wrath of God? Or did God just want to punish this man's arrogance? One thing is certain, Texas is receiving God's punishment. This event sparked a huge debate. What happened there was terrible. Floods have been seen before, but never like this. Heavy rainfalls have happened, but never of this magnitude. It was practically like the Adana floods in Spain. It rained in a few hours what hadn't fallen in 5 years. This is where we realize that men who think they're great on this earth are nothing before God, and those who feel small are everything in his hands. God must be respected. You don't play with God. Comment what you think and share this video if you agree. Follow me for more shocking news. If God were illegal, we would deport him, said the governor of Texas. That was yesterday morning. Not even 12 hours later, a flood like never seen before.
You get people playing like that. That was Governor Abbott from Texas. He said it. And he said it, with his chest out. If God were an illegal immigrant, I'd deport him too. This fucking white man always got to talk shit. He always got to reach above. Why can't you just say, if you illegal, we gonna deport you? Why you always got to put the Most High in? Why? See, because that's how arrogant he is. That's why I can't stand them motherfuckers. They always do dumbass shit like that. The other one was, it was, I forgot his name. I don't really think they have a man, because I've read it many times. They said it was probably an employee or somebody, but somebody heard him say it. When it came to the Titanic, he said, oh, God himself couldn't sink this ship. Most High like, well, let me have a crack at it. Now, I want y'all to see the dynamics of the Titanic and how the shit went down. Yeah, it was a big-ass ship. Huge. But to the ocean that it was in, it was like throwing a pencil out there. That's how big the Titanic rates. All right? It's like throwing half a pencil out there. Thousands of miles in each direction. Right? Just water. Thousands of miles. One little iceberg. And he made sure they hit it. They couldn't turn the ship. By the time it popped up on their radar, it was too late. Because a boat don't turn like a car. Nah, they got to start turning that shit early because it drifts. See, it drifts, and then it starts to respond to the rudder. See, by the time they saw it, it was too late. Most High put it just right. Then hit it head on. He made sure that the angle was perfect. It hit it from the side and bore a big ass alligator hole on the side. All right. It did it in the front. Left a big ass hole in the front. And it wasn't a hole like this, it was long. A big ass gape, a gash, like a knife cut. Now the ship was designed to take on a certain amount of water, but not that much. The hole was just big enough for enough water to get in, all right, and the front of the ship started becoming heavy. So it started to pull the ship down underwater. And then the ship started tilting. And then the back broke, all right? And everybody had to be off of that ship because a sinking ship is dangerous even if you ain't on it, because it creates a whirlpool effect. So if you ain't far enough away, as big as that ship is, it'll create a whirlpool and suck you down with it. You tell me that ain't terrifying, okay? And it's all because one dumbass white man had to say it. God himself couldn't sink this ship. See, you fucking white boys talk too much, man. And see, this is why America is going down. Because of the arrogance of this fucking cracker. Yeah. They're the most arrogant motherfuckers on the planet. Always tempting the Most High. And look what's happening to them. All right. Now, what does that say about Mr. Trump? Well, he's another one. He ain't tempted the Most High, though. He just, you know, he doing his thing, man. I truly believe that he's doing the Most High's will here. All right. What I just read y'all in the last video for Jubilees, all that has to come to pass. And in order for that to come to pass, somebody got to be raised up to do that. And Mr. Trump is the one to do it. Is it any mystery that the Bible say at the sound of the last trump, these things gonna happen? I mean, what's his last name, man? That ain't no coincidence. The Most High raised him up, all right, to do what he's doing. Yeah. When the Most High wanted to raise up somebody wicked, that's what he did. I'm going to show you what I mean. Let's go to the book of Jeremiah, chapter 4. All right. Now, I used to think when I first started getting into this truth, I thought this was talking about Yahushua. Been a long time since then, though. You know, I've learned later on that this ain't talking about Yahushua. But listen, verse 1. If thou wilt return, O Israel, saith the Lord, return unto me. And if thou wilt put away thine abominations out of my sight, then shalt thou not remove. And thou shalt swear, the Lord liveth in truth, in judgment, and in righteousness. And the nations shall bless themselves in him, and in him shall they glory. All right, verse 3. For thus saith the Lord to the men of Judah and Jerusalem, break up your fallow ground, and sow not among thorns. Circumcise yourselves to the Lord, and take away the foreskins of your heart, ye men of Judah, the inhabitants of Jerusalem, lest my fury come forth like fire and burn, that none can quench it, because of the evil of your doing. Now look at what he said. He says, circumcise yourselves unto the Lord, and take away the foreskins of your heart. Now, law keepers, what do they say? You gotta cut the foreskin from your ding-a-ling, right? Well, yeah, they did that, but that was an outward reflection of your inward obedience to the Most High. See, you can't just cut your foreskin off your damn ding-a-ling and then be disobedient. You might well leave the foreskin on there. What the Most High really wants is for you to circumcise your heart and do what he tell you to do. That's why he said obedience is better than sacrifice. That's why law keepers aren't going to make it, because they think that by doing these outward things while being wicked, they're going to get it. Oh, well, I did this. I did what you said. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Yeah, you might be circumcised. All right. You might try to not eat no pork or ham or shrimp or crab like y'all like doing, or lobster. but you still wicked as hell. So your heart is not changed. So all of your outward works don't mean shit. All right? Circumcise yourselves to the Lord, and take away the foreskin of your heart, ye men of Judah, and the inhabitants of Jerusalem, lest my fury come forth like fire and burn, that none can quench it, because of the evil of your doings. Declare ye in Judah, and publish in Jerusalem, and say, blow ye the trumpet in the land. Cry, gather together, and say, assemble yourselves, and let us go into the defense cities. Set up the standard toward Zion. Retire, stay not, for I will bring evil from the north and a great destruction. Look at verse 7. The lion has come up from his thicket, and the destroyer of the Gentiles is on his way. He is gone forth from his place to make thy land desolate, and thy city shall be laid waste without inhabitants. For this gird you will for this gird you with sackcloth, lament and howl. For the fierce anger of the Lord is not turned back from us. And it shall come to pass at that day, saith the Lord, that the heart of the king shall perish, and the heart of the princes, and the priests shall be astonished, and the prophets shall wonder. Then said I, Ah, Lord God, surely thou hast greatly deceived this people in Jerusalem, saying, Ye shall have peace, whereas the sword reacheth unto the soul. At that time shall it be said to this people and to Jerusalem, a dry wind of the high places and the high wildernesses toward the daughter of my people, not to fan nor to cleanse. Even a full wind from those places shall come unto me. Now also will I give sentence against them. Behold, he shall come up as clouds, and his chariots shall be as a whirlwind. His horses are swifter than eagles. Woe unto us, for we are spoiled. O Jerusalem, wash thine heart from wickedness, that thou mayst be saved. How long shall thy vain thoughts lodge within thee? For a voice declareth from Dan, and publisheth affection from Mount Ephraim. Make ye mention to the nations, behold, publish against Jerusalem, that watchers come from a far country, and give out their voice against the cities of Judah. As keepers of a field are they against her round about, because she hath been rebellious against me, saith the Lord. Thy way, thy doings have procured these things unto thee. This is thy wickedness, because it is bitter, because it reacheth unto thy heart. See? So, what happened was, Judah kept fucking up. So he sent Nebuchadnezzar, smashed them in one night. Smashed them, took them captive, took all the gold and silver and everything. Ran them over like paper. See? Because they kept tempting and playing with the Most High, man. They kept mocking him and playing. See? So he said, that's why he said, the lion has come up from his thicket. He was talking about Nebuchadnezzar and the Babylonian. The Babylonian army smashed Jerusalem and took them down in one night and took them captive. That's what happened. And do you know where that starts at? That starts with a wicked king. Starts with a wicked king. See? That's what happens. I believe that was it Jehoiakim? I can't remember what king was in charge then. But that's when he led the people off, and he allowed them to get taken into captivity. Okay? He allowed them to get taken into captivity. So, right now, he promised us, he said, if my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray and turn from their wicked ways and seek my face, then will I hear from heaven. All right? And he said he was going to redeem us and restore our land. So this is what's happening now. See, notice everybody getting fucked with but Judah. Yes, y'all see that? And they're going down the ladder. Stop me when I'm lying. Stop me when I'm lying. They're going down the ladder. All right. They fucking with everybody, man. Even Japheth is getting messed with. Right? Mau getting fucked with. All right. Latinos are getting fucked with. Haitians are getting fucked with. All right. Jamaicans are getting fucked with. Right? They getting Benjamin and they getting Levi that are here. All right. And the only one right now that's not getting fucked with is Judah. Right? Let me show you. This is what's happening now. Let's go to Zechariah chapter 12, verse 7. The Lord also shall save the tents of Judah first, that the glory of the house of David and the glory of the inhabitants of Jerusalem do not magnify themselves against Judah. So, in that passage, it's saying that when the Most High raises up the tents of Judah, the house of David must be in place. All right? Let me prove it. Let's go through it. Zechariah 12 and 7. The Lord also shall save the tents of Judah first, that, all right, that the glory of the house of David and the glory of the inhabitants of Jerusalem do not magnify themselves against Judah. So, the Most High is setting up the royal house. Look at verse 7, New Living Translation. The Lord will give victory to the rest of Judah first before Jerusalem, so that the people of Jerusalem and the royal line of David will not have greater honor than the rest of Judah. All right? So, the royal house was established, and he's making our mark in the world right now. Okay? That's what he's doing. All right? So, the entire royal house and the rest of Judah, all right, are being established right now. Now, let's go to Psalms 110. Verse 1, a psalm of David. The Lord said unto my Lord, sit thou at my right hand until I have made thy enemies thy footstool. Verse 2, all right. The Lord shall send the rod of thy strength out of Zion. Rule thou in the midst of thy enemies. All right. Verse 3, thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power. In the beauties of holiness from the womb of the morning thou shalt the dew of thy youth. What do we read in Jubilees chapter 23? He's going to restore unto us the dew of our youth. Meaning, we're going to live. We're going to be immortal. Everybody else is going to live for hundreds of years. All the way up to 1,000. That's what he's getting ready to heal us to. All right? Even if you're not immortal, you're going to live a very long life because the blessing is coming back on us. All right? This is why it behooves you to keep putting that respect on the Most High's name. Right? What did what's the name say? That shit was funny as hell. Birdman. Yeah. Respect it. Respect his name. Respect Well, ain't nobody worried about no damn bird, man. I mean, talking about respect his name. All right, man, that's for people down here. But for the Most High trump all that shit. You put respect on the Most High name. I don't know what Birdman talking about. All right, you better respect the Most High name. See, let's go to Zephaniah 3 and 9. Well, you know what? Let's start at verse 8. Therefore, wait ye upon me, saith the Lord. Y'all hear that? Therefore, wait ye upon me, saith the Lord, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them my indignation. Even all my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fury of my jealousy. So right now, he's gathering all the nations together like he said he would. Look at verse 9. For then will I turn to the people of pure language, that they may call upon the name of the Lord, to serve him with one consent. What does that mean? This is why I get on y'all for putting bullshit in the comment boards. All this Yeshua, Yahuwah, the Most High Yah, and all that. Nah. It's Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushua. That's all we do here. No Yeshua, no Yahushua. That ain't one consent. Gotta be one consent here. And if you one of these people that gotta have it your way, oh, it doesn't matter, don't get mad when you didn't put no respect on the Most High name. He gave you the name. I've given you the name over and over, and some of y'all just refuse to use it. So don't get mad when the judgment comes. All right? Now, Abba's cool because Abba means father in Hebrew. It's the father. But ain't no Yeshua, no Yahushua. That's Yiddish, Jewish bullshit. That they can't say all praises to Yahweh Bashem Mashiach Yahushua. They can't say that. They got to use the little bullshit ass names that they gave the Most High so that they can say it. They know they're not connected to the Father, and they know that the Most High is his name is dreadful among the heathens, so they can't say his name. That name is for us only. And some of you dummies just refuse to use it. You want to keep calling him Jesus and all that. So the demise is on you. Jesus is not the name of the Son. Period. And for those of y'all that want to hang around here and still call him that, hey man, just deal with your judgment. That's all. Just deal with your judgment. A lot of y'all that think you're in here, you really not. You just hang arounds. All right. You like fucking groupies. All right. You like a fucking groupie at a damn basketball game. You know, hoping to get picked. Ain't nobody picking you. All right. You ain't even in the running. All right. So just know that. But when it comes to respecting the Most High, all right, you're going to do that one way or the other. Let's go to, I think it's 1 Corinthians. Y'all sit tight. Galatians chapter 6. Verse 5. Galatians 6 and 5. For every man shall bear his own burden. Let him that is taught in the word communicate unto him that teacheth in all good things. All right. Look at verse 6, New Living Translation. Those who are taught the word of the power should provide for each teacher, for their teachers, sharing all good things with them. It's my job to share all good things with you. Verse 7, be not deceived. Power is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. For he that soweth to his flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption. But he that soweth to the Spirit shall of the Spirit reap life everlasting. And let us not be weary in well-doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not. All right? So, that's it right there. That dumbass Governor Abbott, he should have never said what he said. All right? We got people on here right now that think they're going to blaspheme the name of the Most High. I can remember years back, you know, that stupid ass fucking troller talking about Yahweh Shai, how he died with dirty diapers on and all that, thinking ain't nothing gonna happen to him. Oh, you got one of the coldest judgments coming known to man if you ain't got it already. You fucking idiot. You know, I don't know why everybody think they could disrespect the Most High and ain't nothing gonna happen to them. There's no fear. See, the Bible said during this time they're gonna speak great swelling words against the Most High. Oh, we got people talking shit, man. Talking all kind of shit. Some of these women too. I worship Jesus. You keep worshiping him then, man. Keep worshiping him. All right? Now, I don't care how many times try to tell some of these dumbass women they don't get it. See? The Father, if you Judah, supposed to worship the Father. Yahweh Shai is your brother. Okay? He is not. Yahweh Shai is over the northern kingdom only. All right? Yahweh Shai is from Judah, and everybody in Judah are his brothers and sisters. He's the first among many brethren. Okay? Let me get that. See if I can get that precept. Romans 8:29. For whom he did foreknow, he also did predestinate to be conformed to the image of his Son, so that he might be the firstborn among many brethren. Brethren means family. He is your brother, all right, among many brethren. This is why, as a Judite, you're not supposed to worship Yahweh Shai. He made that abundantly clear. He said, worship only the Father. Now, Northern Kingdom, you supposed to worship Yahweh Shai because he died for you, and he's the one that made it possible for y'all to get back in after the Father divorced you. Okay? They don't teach you that in no damn church. But a lot of these Southern Kingdom, they're going to be under Yahweh Shai too. All right? Because they rejected the scriptures and wouldn't worship the Father. So some of y'all gonna be down there too. All right? We already gonna have 36,000 Southern Kingdom, all right, that are 36,000 of the Southern Kingdom that are going to be part of the 144,000 under Yahweh Shai, because y'all just refused to do what the Most High said. So that means you've fallen from grace and you're going to need salvation from Yahweh Shai. So that's on y'all. You ain't got to believe it. See, obedience is better than sacrifice. Respect the name, man. Respect the name. Respect the position. Respect the Almighty, man. All right? And you won't have these problems. All right? Saying you won't have any problem, but you won't have a problem that a lot of these other people are going to have for disrespecting the Most High and his name. All right? So respect the name. Respect the throne. All right? So go ahead and clip this video right now. I pray that this message blessed your spirit and soul. It's your King and Shepherd KD. And I'll see y'all on the next go around. KD out. Shalom.